that they have the full powers of attorney from the directors of the company.
For purposes of this meeting and to remove.
Then I can see Lwera also.
All methodology is in that.
Then we know in that area, Mr. Chairman, that we are covered. Okay? Then we go, for example, to another issue.
Issues which has come out from us. So can they answer this? Then they answer what they Let's finish the things.
Now, honorable members,
we addressed it, we availed the same. Fencing of the fish ponds, contrary to the allegation that these are non-existent. The attached video, the one about the project, shows.
I wanted you to go to the addendum. The addendum was issued on the 23rd of August.
23rd August
2016. Okay? So meaning the permission to mine sand, okay, starts from 23rd August 2016. We visited the site on 28th of September.
A month after,
Mr.
1 month.
Chairman, the damage you saw
Could not.
is for 1 month. You see, there is a difference between what you can have written and what I see. I'm a human being. I'm a normal person.
In other words,
And I want us to give respect to human intelligence. When you go at that site, you get it? When you go at that site, Mr. Chairman, and they had moved well by accepting their mistakes and apologizing. What we want is honesty here. Okay?
but to say that you have only been mining in that place, at least as far as sand is concerned, for only the last
1 month.
1 month.
No, sir. No, sir.
So,
Okay,
I mean,
we shall make our own conclusions, Honorable Tayebwa. At least you have mentioned one thing.
But, sir, I had the title of land there. I had even walked there with them on that day. So what I'm saying is, once I gave him the ownership of the land, my interest ceased.
Honorable Winnie.
Mr. Chairman.
Yeah. So the lake has now entered.
There is no distinction.
There is no distinction now between the lake and the pond. The stand mine. That is the excavator, close range. Now this other side is where there is some sketches of rice growing on less than an acre. That is the one. So that is the rice. Then you can see a pump pumping water. Rice. These are structures within the wetland, which not allowed to have permanent structures.
Oh, that's the lady was drinking like Shippa Adams.
Yes.
That's where the site goes.
Would you like to go back to the picture just before that one? Go towards the end. No, you're going backward as you are about to wind up. Yes, now,
This is another side.
that's not there.
That's Birunji. Thank you. So that's what we were able to see.
Of the low water mark, all the point where the 100 meters would stop, became difficult for us to identify. Mr. Chairman, we had to set up physical signs of the point beyond which excavation was not allowed, which made tracing of that point physically difficult. Mr. Chairman, we conclude by saying that we acknowledge that flow, and we are saying that if permitted and given the opportunity, we are willing to rectify that anomaly, Mr. Chairman.
Surely, can you rectify? You've already
and would not ordinarily allow imposters on site. However, it allows the government officials that freely visit the project to carry out review audits and routine checks. Mr. Chairman, we are mailing you a copy of our visitor's book. It covers a period of 20th October 2015 to date. You will see, Mr. Chairman, from the copy I'm mailing that NEMA officers keep visiting, police officers of the area, the DPC, the OCs, they always come and we welcome them. We don't shut them out. So this is a copy, Mr. Chairman.
Of the visitors book?
Yes. On whether, Mr. Chairman, we operate a waste treatment facility at the site, this is our response. Sand mining by nature does not generate waste. The volumes of solid waste, of course this is human waste now, are minimal, and all the sewerage is contained in the latrine, which I mentioned about, in that eco kind of environment, which is regularly empty, and waste taken to the designated waste facilities in Masaka. Therefore, because of this, we do not require a waste treatment facility. We don't keep waste there, we can't keep it from there. Mr. Chairman, I've already talked about the ponds. That was the next issue.
Did you inform them about that? Because you see why we raised it. It's part of the conditions.
Sand mining. There's lots of fish that you see in the video that are being reared at the site. And also, these ponds are they are well fenced, because there was that issue that they are not even fenced. They're in good condition as recommended by NEMA. The video will show that. Mr. Chairman, there were a number of other breaches. We have commissioned an environment audit of all our operations to ascertain the level of compliance to all applicable regulations, Mr. Chairman, I must state. And this will help us determine the extent of violation that the company is carrying on. That is only intended to mitigate on those kind of advances or excesses. We did not commence the audit as was stipulated in the record of approval because the project is still under establishment. That is our answer to that. But as you say, we have a willing desire really to have this thing started. Development and restoration plans, Mr. Chairman, this was something we raised. We wish to inform you that in the original environmental impact assessment that was submitted to NEMA,
For us to follow properly, some of us will need a copy for sure. Of the document is presented. When there are issues is raised.
This one?
If the clerk can photocopy for us.
Yeah.
Environmental.
Because I thought you were also
Yes.